What the heck? It's New Year's Eve? Oh my gosh. What does that even mean? New Year's Eve. Okay. So we know that it's the end of 2025 and we're going into 26. But what does that really mean? It's a good question tonight. It's a good question tonight because all around me, I don't know if you can hear it, but my neighbors got their music blaring. There's a karaoke bar down in this corner blaring, and there's a big old dance party in the park. So I'm in my bedroom trying to get a little bit of, I can hear it all. Hello, world. It's Barbie Lee. My topic tonight is, first of all, Happy New Year. Because it's going to be the Happy New Year, right? Then my other question is, how long do you get to say Happy New Year for? Do you say it all the way through January? Do we stop at January 10th or something? I don't know. Anyhow, so let's talk about what actually New Year's Eve is. Because, it depends on who you listen to, who you follow, and what your beliefs are, anything. Is December, right? January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. December ends a calendar year, a Gregorian calendar year. So people go, oh, it's New Year's Eve. But I remember growing up in Canada. In the middle, it gets January, and it's freaking cold. And I hated New Year's Eve. I hated it because, if we wanted to go out or have a party, I hated it because it was always so cold. And I thought, who in their right mind, celebrates the New Year in January? And I was like, that's crazy. So I chose to start celebrating the New Year on my birthday because it was my birthday. So it was my New Year. It made perfect sense to me. And people still think I'm a little bit weird for doing that. But it's okay because I am a little bit. It's all good. So what is this New Year's Eve? There's a lot of pressure for tonight, for this. I've seen so many posts and their Instagram and Facebook stories and stuff. Oh my God, I just can't wait till 2025 ends. I was like, what? You want to write off a whole year? 364 and a half days you just want to write off because what? Because what? Are you holding on to... My friend just sent me a video on a chicken, and the chicken goes, walk, make sure you take a crap before you go to bed, walk, so that you don't bring your own crap into next year, walk. I thought it was funny as a chicken. Anyways, chickens eat their own crap. Anywho, so this whole New Year's Eve. So I said to somebody today, they asked me today on a call, and they're like, what big plans do you have? And I was like, I'm going to walk around my house and maybe even down the street with an empty suitcase to prepare all the traveling and safe travels that I want to do. And then I'm going to smudge my house because I haven't smudged my apartment yet. We moved in a few months ago and we've just had some stuff going on. And so I could just smudge now. And then I was going to finish my 12 wishes because I still do the 12 wishes. And then tomorrow morning I wake up with one wish left. And that's my responsibility. Everything else has been given up to the universe. And then she's like, I thought, Happy New Year, sunshine. And she goes, I thought you didn't celebrate New Year. I said, oh, girl. I said, enough people out there celebrate it, and I tap into that energy. I said, there's a lot of letting go tonight, celebrating. I said, there is never, if anytime there's a celebration, I tap into the energy. Full moon, New Year's Eve, Christmas, Valentine's Day, Easter, doesn't matter. Hanukkah, what's that called when the Muslims fast? There's a name for it. Anyways, I can't think of it off the top of my head. I was like, I celebrate when other people celebrate. Somebody's birthday, I sing happy birthday in the restaurant. Life is too freaking short to not celebrate, to not have this juicy and delicious experience. So it's New Year's Eve, right? If you're in Australia, it's already January. Isn't that weird? It's already January. I'm in Mexico, but it's already January in Australia. You're like, that's weird, right? Time zones, all that kind of stuff. And then I'm like, if it's already the future there, is time Ramadan. Thank you, Jill. I couldn't get it. Sometimes my menopause brain still kicks in. Thank you, sunshine. And I'm like, so if it's already the new year in Australia, yeah, you're absolutely right. If It's already the new year in Australia. Does time really matter? Is it really relevant? Is it of any consequence? And I was like, I think it's just the power that I give it, the interpretation that I give it, the attachment that I give it. Now I'm talking to me. You can do your own thing, right? So I'm looking in the camera. I'm like, Barbie Lee, do you know that time is whatever you make it? Time can be stretched and go forever. Like my husband left me last week, like didn't leave me, but he had to leave me because he had to go to Canada. And I don't know when he's coming back. It could still be, like, it's going to be 2 weeks, probably, at least, and maybe 3. Like, he has to be back before February 9th because he has to get his Permanente. But he's got stuff that needs to be taken care of back in Canada. And so it feels like forever, right? Because he's not here taking care of me. And yes, I love him, but I love that he takes care of me too. And it feels like forever, you know? But it's only been, what day is it? Wednesday? It's been a week. He left me a week ago yesterday. Come on, don't be such a baby, you know? But it's my perception of time. It's the same thing that happens tonight on New Year's Eve. It's my perception of time. It's my perception of what I expect for tonight. You know, there's all kinds of people doing their highs, you know, in their year in review. And then there's a trend right now to do your lows too, to make sure people know that you're real. And I was like, yeah, do whatever you want. Just do you. Be you. If you are so excited that it's 2026, fan-freaking-tastic. If your new year doesn't coincide with the Gregorian calendar, no problem. Fan-freaking-tastic. The whole Chinese culture is not, you know, there's a lot of them. Just saying, maybe January 1st there's something weird about it. Anyway, so whatever it is, call it Wednesday, Thursday, Monday, Tuesday, I don't care. Just call in the perception of you're right here, right now. And then what? What do you get to do? Right here, right now. What do you get to do? Last night we had a meeting of the Philosophy Club, and we talked about future and what does it mean in evolution and AI, and is there a future? Is time linear? It's a great conversation. I love when, you know, people get together and just, you know, we have a topic and we get to chat about it. And I get to hear, pardon me, I get to hear, see, it's 8 o'clock. I start to get sleepy. Sun goes down, so do I. I love to hear other people's opinions, but last night was beautiful because we talked about future. And so we all talked about different aspects of future. And I said, you know, I'm the kind of person that lives in the present, but I'm completely aware of the future. I plan for legacy. I don't live in fear of the future. I don't, you know, squirrel away today in hopes that I have tomorrow. Like, I don't do that. I live fully today, knowing that the odds are I'm going to live another 50 plus years, you know, at least 50 years. So what am I doing with this body that I was given to have this experience with? I better take care of it. You know, I better be doing things that allow the longevity of my body, because I want it to be there for me. If I want to kick my grandson's butt in pickleball in 10 years, well, what do I have to do today to make sure that that's possible? So there's a future. Do I expect it? Kinda. Would it surprise me if I didn't? Probably, but I'm dead, so who cares? You know, I'm like, woohoo, here's my next adventure, you know? So we had that conversation last night. And then one of the guys asked the question at the end, and he was like, you know, this time in technology has been the greatest advancements in technology. And he goes like, what do you guys think? You know, in the last 5 years, like what's happening with AI has been insane. And, you know, and 20 years with cell phones, it took 20 years, and now AI is just boom. And I said, you know what? I said, we're going to defer this one to Donnie. Donnie was sitting beside me, 78 years old. And he didn't say anything all night. He was just listening, you know, and taking in the conversation. And he summed up the night and the conversation perfectly. And I love him for it. Love him for it. So this is how I'm going to end my last Facebook Live of the year, 2025. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mama, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be smart? And this is what she said to me. Que sera, sera, whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. I thought that was perfect. Happy, fill in whatever blank you want, my friends. I love you all. I wish you all the blessings that you can possibly handle. Open your vows, as Abraham would say, and Esther Hicks and Abraham would say. Open that valve and be ready to allow. Because que sera, sera, whatever will be, will be. I love you all.